Now, if you have a pit bull or bully, your dog is more at risk to allergies and allergic reactions. Keep watching this video. I'm going to tell you what happened to me and how I was able to fix it. Maybe it can help you in the future. Alright guys, I'm making this video so I can explain what's going on to my dog now. Right now is the season for a lot of allergies for humans and your dog as well, possibly. What happened to mine was my dog broke out in hives one day. I let him out to go use the bathroom in the backyard. And I'm not kidding you, not even 30 minutes later, this guy had hives all over him. And I just fed him around that time, so, I gotta see what's, you have to figure out what he's allergic to. So, he had this allergic reaction, but the allergic reaction was so bad, and, it was just, I've never seen it before. It's the first time he's ever had that, so I went and took him to the vet. And, of course, they gave him, like, a Benadryl shot, and, the hives did go down. I was able to actually get him down myself the first time. So what I did was, I didn't take him to the vet the first day. What I did was I took him an oatmeal bath. I gave him some Benadryl. It's 25 milligrams a pill, and it's about a milligram a pound for each pound that your dog weighs. So if you have an 80-pound dog, you give him 80 milligrams of Benadryl. And so that's what I did. I rubbed coconut oil all over his skin and the hives went away. But the next morning, he had them even worse. And that's where I'm confused, trying to figure out what's going on. And I took him to the vet. They gave him a Benadryl shot, and it went down. And it looked good, but the next morning after that, the hives came back again. So when they came back again, I knew it was something in the environment or something around the house that's changed that's making him have this reaction. So what I first did was I took him a full oatmeal bath, and that actually really helped. That might be able to help your dog if they're having hives. But I took him an oatmeal bath. I cleaned his crate, and I actually didn't feed him for a whole day, because that's the first thing I'm gonna try to see if he was allergic to the food that I'm giving him. So I didn't feed him for a whole day. Everything else was the same, and the hives kept coming back. So I knew it wasn't the food. What I did was I made him sleep in his crate. Maybe it was something in my room at night. So I made him sleep in his crate one night, still gave him food. You know what I mean? Like changing variables around the house to see what it is. So the next morning, it wasn't the crate because he still had hives. And, it's kind of like on accident how I figured out, what it was. But first, before we get to that, I took him to the vet, and the veterinarian looked at him and, kind of made a diagnosis, I guess, and they said that he has atopic dermatitis. Now, atopic dermatitis it's seasonal allergies, but it's red, inflamed skin all around the dog, and itchiness, and just a red dog that's very irritated, swollen, hot spots everywhere. And my dog didn't have this, so I was a little, I was like skeptical about her diagnosis, but she was telling me that I have to put him on a hypoallergenic food with Apoquil. Now, the hypoallergenic food is very expensive. If you guys don't know, it's up there in price. It's like £100 or $100 for a 30-pound bag. And the Apoquil medicine is about a month's supply. With the discount, is about $100 for a month's supply. So that was very pricey from the jump, What I found was that I let him chill in the house a little bit longer rather than being outside. So by the time the morning came, I gave him some Benadryl that night as well. So by the time the morning came, he didn't have hives no more. Well, he had little baby hives, but they went down drastically. Like they're almost gone. And that was new, you know what I mean? Like, I was very happy about that. But what my conclusion was for that is that the reason why he was having an allergic reaction was because of the weeds, the stuff that grows during the spring, summertime. I know it's summertime right now, but it feels kind of springish here in Colorado. Everything is still growing. Everything is just, it's growing right now. All kinds of new flowers everywhere. And there's weeds in the backyard. I'm going to show you a little video clip right now. But those things are what making my dog have allergic reaction. So the point of this video is to always do like a process of elimination when you're trying to figure out how your dog is or what your dog is allergic to. That's what I did. Now here's some walks. You can see that the hives are not all the way gone because I do think it's more of like the grass and all that he's allergic to. And you know, it's kind of unavoidable. You're still gonna take him to the grass. I actually taking him to the park instead now, and he still breaks out a little bit in hives, but it's not as bad as it was when he was going to my backyard. Now again, the reason why I made this video is just to give you guys some insight of what you could do. I know pit bulls and bullies usually have a higher chance of being allergic and having, you know, irritation and redness, all that other stuff. And the reason why is because they have shorter hair. I'm not sure. I think there's a theory around light colored dogs, but I'm not sure how true that is. But around this time, I would definitely be careful with your dog. Just, you know, monitor them if anything changes, if they have allergic reactions to anything. If you've been on the same food for a while and then you have them go outside and they come back in all hives everywhere or irritated, it's definitely environmental allergies like how my dog is having. And you always want to monitor them, see if they're itching or chewing themselves raw. Luckily my dog didn't itch everywhere. He just had hives. It didn't really bother him. It might have bothered him, but you know, dogs can't let us know what's going on. But he hasn't itched to the point where, you know what I mean, like nothing crazy like that. So just monitor your dogs. And if you have or find this video helpful, subscribe to the channel, like it, and comment below. I want to know what you guys used, what remedies you used to get rid of the hives. Maybe we can help some other people out there that are having the same issue as mine, and that'll be really helpful. So I'll see you guys later. I'm out.